Hello everyone, welcome back to Boudreaux's Backyard Bees and Honey. Today is January the 27th and it is right about 68 degrees. And what we're going to do today is just go through the hives, a few of them, and check just to see what the honey stores look like, and rotate the boxes. I'm hoping that the bees are in the top deep, and we're going to take that top deep, drop it to the bottom, and put the empty on top of that so that bees can actually move up. If the bees are in both brood boxes, we're just going to keep it how it is and let them roll, check the stores, stuff like that. All right, let's get at it, guys. Okay everyone, this hive right here was caught last year as a swarm. I do see they are bringing in pollen, a lot of yellow pollen. On this hive we do have a candy board on top, so we're going to check that out and see what it's looking like and go from there. I still do see candy, and if you're not sure what a candy board is, it's just sugar hardened up for the bees to consume over the winter. I see my smoker pretty much died already, so I got a feeling these bees are going to be on us like white on rice. In other words, they're going to be very aggressive. And yes, they are. So what we're going to do right now is just going to go through a quick, break the boxes, and see what we got at the bottom, and see if there's brood at the bottom. Pretty much that's what we're looking for right now. I would love for the smoker to be working, but really and truthfully it isn't. So I see we got a good cluster of bees right here, so we're just gonna check this right here, and this is empty, no brood. Put it to the back. So all we're doing right now is looking for a brood, see where that queen's at. Alright, so now I got made me some rum so I can actually work. I don't plan on doing all the hives today. I'm just going through the hives just to see what we got. So we got stores right here. No brood. An old queen cup. Right there. Just gonna knock that out of there like so. Yep, I don't see any brood on the top box. I'm sorry, the bottom box. So what we're going to do is just going to put these frames back in, and we're going to put this box on top, because a queen always likes to move up. Alright, so we're going to break this box down from the bottom like so. Put it to the side. And if y'all don't know, South Louisiana weather was, we actually had a good cold front came through. We had 17 degrees for like 2 days. Alright. So while we're just checking it out, what we're going to do, we're just going to go through this box, break 1 or 2 frames down, just to see if we have any brood, signs of the queen. If I find eggs, I'm closing it up, guys. Because as y'all know, these bees are going to be aggressive, as they are winter bees. So a solid pollen. No eggs on this side. So I'm just going to take this right here and put this to the side right here. I didn't see my queen. Let me make sure the queen's not on there, because if I put her in the grass, that ain't gonna be good if we lose this queen right now, because there's gonna be no drones really. Well, there shouldn't be any drones in here to actually replace the queen if we lose her. So let's see what we got going on here. She has a lot of room for her to lay in. Yep, look at here, guys. We got brood and we got a queen cell they're working on. And that queen cell is empty. Okay, so let me show y'all. Queen cell's right at the bottom. It is empty, no larvae inside of it, so I'm just gonna knock that down. And as y'all can see, there's brood on there. I got a bee stinging me in the hand. Let me see if I can smoke my hand now. Let me go light the torch back up. Alright guys, so what I'm trying to do is at least get one or two hives a day. Well, with me working 4 days a week, I'm trying to get a few hives rotated like we're doing right now. But I'm just curious on this hive right now is just to see if that queen is laying eggs, which she should be. So I see we got swarm cells on this side at the bottom, but it's empty, I saw. So yeah, she's in here laying her butt off, guys. This is a solid frame of brood right here. So I got a queen cup here that's empty, a queen cup here that's empty. Let me smoke my hands. If only this smoker would stay lit, it would be great. But it is what it is. We'll try to do this a little fast here. Not too fast, because I don't want to really make the bees too mad at me. Yeah, but I see eggs right here. Let me see what else on this side right here. Yep, so I got the queen right here. You see her marked, guys? She's right there, right by my finger. So she's in here laying her butt off. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna button this one back up, close everything up. We know that queen is in the bottom now and she is laying. Stick this frame right here back in. We're gonna close it, not close it, but put the space how the frame's supposed to be, like that and like that. All right, so now from this point we can actually take the box that was on the bottom and put that on top. That way she can actually work up now. Make sure my box is straight where water can't get inside of, which is great. All right, I'm gonna scrape this bird comb off the top. See if I can get these little girls to go down real quick, so that way I ain't hurting no bees. But my smoker has already died out. Everything's damp from the moisture out here, but they moved for me, so it's not too bad. All right, so taking the bird comb off the top. So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna come right here, grab my candy board, because they have a little resources in there, but not overpacked. So these girls can still grab some of that sugar off the top. I'm gonna grab and put my inner cover back on top. And button this one back up now. So there we go. So this hive is done and is ready to go into the beginning of spring, so I'm guessing probably around March time, so in that area. Come in here, check them out, see if they got any swarm cells, which I'm hoping I'll catch them before that period, and either make splits or add another box, let them grow even more. All right, so this is the video for this hive, and we're gonna move to another hive right now. All right, guys, so this hive right here is the hive that we replaced the queen last year when we actually purchased that queen from, I want to say it's the bee farm out of Jennings, Louisiana, and they shipped us a queen. And when I came in here and put the candy board on, I kind of just went through 1 or 2 frames just to see what was going on with the hive, and let me tell you, she was looking very well. I didn't go through all the frames. I just, you know, just glanced, and I found brood. And I think this hive I must have put 2 candy boards on, because I just had to do something with it, because I had one colony that wasn't looking too great, guys. So I just put that colony in a 5-frame nuke, and pretty much took that candy board and gave it to this hive, as I knew this hive should be good this year, and I didn't want to lose a queen that I paid almost $80 with shipping. So that's pretty much what I did right here. So now we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna glance and see if we can find the queen up on top, and if we do, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go straight and move her to the bottom of the hive. We're just gonna swap so we got some new comb getting drawn in there, because it is white. I got drone comb, I got queen cups right here. So yeah, this hive is looking very strong. So what we're going to do, without saying any more, I'm going to break this box loose, put it to the side, and we're going to go in the bottom. I'm very curious now. As y'all can see, we have a lot of drone comb at the bottom, and I'm looking here at the bottom from what I look at here, and I see a lot of brood and that box I just took off. So what I'm trying to do now is just run the bees down and see if we have any brood at the bottom. And let me tell you, they propolize these frames very well. So empty frame to the side. I'm hoping that queen's in the top, so we can just do the same thing and just rotate. That would make life a whole lot easier. So if I'm just gonna come in here to get about center mass, about right here, and see if there's brood. If there's brood or larvae, which is gonna, well, I got drones in here already, guys. Look at that drone crawling right here. So this hive right here is way above, at least what I'm thinking, where they should be. So if I don't check this hive, let's say before March, and look, we got solid brood right here, guys. I got a bee stinging me in my hand. We got brood galore right here already. So this hive is busting. Get that stinger out of my hand. See if I can't smoke my hand down some. So these bees are not happy for sure. So the way it's looking is that alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I have brood galore right here. And she is laying up a storm in here. So really and truthfully, this hive right here may need to be split soon, because we have a lot of bees in this hive, So this queen I purchased was worth every penny. And really and truthfully, we don't know where that queen's at, but we have a lot of drones in here. We have everything they need for them to swarm, which is not a good thing. So what I might actually do is just put another deep on top of this one to give them some room, and maybe they can build up for us, because this hive is looking very good. So what we're gonna do is close it back up, or not really close it up. We're gonna put the boxes back how they were, and we're just gonna put another deep on top. So this right here goes there. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually putting that other empty deep. Now I was gonna say maybe put it in between the two, but I don't like that idea. I'm just gonna knock this drone brood off. Yeah, so they are getting very, very aggressive, as y'all can tell. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna put this back on, like so. And definitely this hive right here is gonna be an awesome hive for us. So I'm gonna go run to my truck right now and get another deep and just put a deep right here. But what I'm gonna do is probably pull a frame, this frame right here, just to see. I don't know if we got brood in or not, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull that frame and put that in the top. Alright, so I got another box. So let me just check and see what we got right here in the center one. If we got brood right here, I'll bring that box up. Which is probably won't be, it's probably just honey and resources. But I would love to see sorry about that, guys. As y'all can tell, the wind's kicking. So let me zoom the eye. So yeah, that frame had brood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of these other frames I have inside this box right here. I got one that's already drawn out, and I'm gonna stick it so that queen can actually come up in here and lay. Close it back up. All right. So now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take this box and put it on top of this, like so. I'm sure it's level and straight with no water can get in. Now we know that this frame right here has a lot of brood and everything they need. So them workers is going to come up and take care of this brood. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 frames. So we are good as far as the number of frames that needs to be inside of this box. So also what I'm looking at, I'm just going through the frames. I got some blanks in here and a few drones. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to put it where the bees can actually maybe come up, or she can come up and start laying. If we can get that queen to come up here and start laying, we actually can use some of these bees to make splits with, or I'm thinking about doing, or I'm going to try it this year, is that Deari split or Deari method. And what that is what I'm, well, let me explain to you after I put everything on here, because it's something I never really seen until this year. I actually want to try it out. Supposedly it's supposed to make your honey production double. So if I can get my honey production to double, that in my book would be a win. All right, so what a Deari method split is I would go to my bee yard or bee shed or wherever I got all my my frames and everything like that. I would find a box of all drawn out comb. All right, then I'll go through all my boxes and find my queen. Find the queen with 2 frames of brood that is not just laid, brood that's almost ready to be hatched or emerged. So let's say this box right here is an empty box, nothing in it, okay? So I would take that queen in here and them 2 frames of brood and put that in here, and the other 8 frames will be all drawn out. All right, so when she's in here, she's going to know that, oh my God, my bees are not here, we need to go crazy and start billing. So from that point, she's going to start billing, but I'm going to have a queen excluder right here. All right, so she cannot come up. So on top of that queen excluder, I'm going to have another deep or 2 honey mediums ready, drawn out, ready for them to put honey. So I'm gonna have the deep 2 supers. Then from here, I'm taking these 2 boxes, putting another queen excluder on top of my honey supers, and putting these 2 up here. Now, all the brood and nurse bees is so far from the queen that they won't get her pheromone, and they're going to think they're queenless. So they're actually going to make swarm cells in here, so we need to watch for that. But I don't want the swarm cells, so I'm going to cut them out. So once all these frames start, well, all the broods start emerging, they all going to be working as one. So this makes this queen at the bottom think she lost all her brood and she's going to start billing like crazy. And supposedly it makes your bees work a lot harder for you. So that is what I'm trying to do. Is it going to happen? I don't know. Is it going to work like they say? I don't know. But I will make videos on that and post that so everybody can know exactly how that's going. So that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching, guys.